I don't know if I'm doing it right. I have no idea. I'm hitting accept.
Good
Okay,
morning.
there we
Good
go.
morning, man. First
Good
of all, let me say
morning.
I just started to follow you the other night, and I was watching your interview about how you started the school, and how everything was going out, and how everything went from reform to your son. Well, I also been incarcerated myself. So after being incarcerated myself, that inspired me everything about you. However, I heard you also talking about franchising and helping with starting the schools. I had the idea of starting the school too because I thought the same as you said in your video. I can start as a trucking school, but eventually I want to become like a full-blown community college because I think in our community what we're losing in our youth and then what we're losing is skilled workers in our community, which is trades such as mechanics and things of that nature. So I want to be able as to help to start a school. I want to have I want to start, as you said, where it took one truck and you had almost like 20 people in one truck. And then I was understanding you were saying that you could do 10 a year. You could do 10 a year without being certified by the state and all that. So right now, I'm located in the
Yeah.
state of California, but I have 6 acres in the state of Mississippi. And I want to take the steps in the right direction as far as getting myself started. And I want to talk to you personally about if I franchise with you, am I being the spokesman for pushing your trucking company, Three Rivers Trucking, or will I have a chance to start? Will I have a chance to branch off of you a franchise because I have a name for my company? I want it to be called Howard Jones Trucking because my uncle Willie Howard Jones, when he graduated high school, it said from the colored high school, and he used to walk to get his education. So I want to franchise some part of that name and try to work in getting myself started on the path that you and your husband have been down. And ever since I watched your one interview, I was like, man, she's got something going. And I understood everything you said about your son and how he's pushing you through the incarceration system. I also want to speak and work on reform too because I knew personally that the statistic of us to win after going there is slim to none, but you really got to find that drive to say, I'm not going back and I'm worth something. And I
Yeah.
took that drive. So first thing I did was I got away from Mississippi and I came to California knowing that if I'm willing to work hard, then something's gonna work out.
Exactly. 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 And that's the key thing is but let's talk after the live. Let's talk probably around like 1 today, 1:30 Eastern time. Let's talk and let's put some things together. But the most important thing is that you have that story. You have that story to tell. So you know what it's like for the young men that are gonna come to you that
Right.
actually are going to come to you and come from that place you come from. So you have that connection with them. So making connection with them is already half the battle. It's already half the battle. So I think that's a great opportunity. And I love connecting with people like yourself because you have the whole battle right now. You know, we just got to show you where to put it. It's a great opportunity. I would love to come and see the acres in Mississippi. And Mississippi is definitely a place where we definitely need help. We definitely need help. Our people need help in Mississippi. It's going to take people like us to say, you know what? I'll put aside, I'll sacrifice this, and I'll do this so that I can help my people. Even if it's just one CEO at a time,
Right.
we'll still help.
Excuse me. Also, my god sister, she's already in, and my god nephew, they're already trucking right now. And I told them, right now, I've already had the vision. I'm like, they're already in the trucking. I'm not driving right now, but I was like, everybody's got a job to do this, and I see the vision that this can go more than just y'all being out on the road, buddy driving, and we can actually do something. And God popped you up because I had been talking to her about a school, and I sent her the video instantly, like, this is what I'm talking about. And most inspiring thing when I heard you say, like, we had one truck and it was like 20 of us and we all getting down the road making it happen. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about right there, because that's how I see, you got to start somewhere, but where you start at is not where you're going to finish at. And I love that.
Yeah, that's the most important part. Is like we had a dream, and like I said before in the beginning of the video, that this was personal to me. It was a personal vendetta because my son was taken from my home at an age when he really couldn't make the decisions that he needed to make, and he was put in a drastic situation. So it made him make a drastic choice, And so I had to be able to come back from that. But at the end of the day, this whole this whole thing that we set up, it has become personal to us. It is no longer just about that it's a job that we do. It's a personal vendetta that we have against the spirit of poverty. We have against the spirit of injustice. We have against the spirit of incarceration. It's a personal vendetta for us. And we definitely want people to know that we're not stopping until everyone knows that we're here to help. And then people don't know a lot about us. We give away free CDLs all the time. That's one of our biggest. Man, we give away so many free CDLs. It don't make no sense because when people don't have the money, I can't tell them, well, you don't deserve a future. Locked up for 20 years and now you have the money. Let's work on the money on the back end, but let's at least get you in the door, man, where you can get your life back. That's the most important thing. I'm gonna DM you my personal number, and then you can call me after the live. I gotta
I
get off
want
of
to
here, but
I
I'm
want
gonna
to
give
say
you
one
my
thing to
personal
you, because
number
I
later.
love that you say you're a world-found Christian, and I like how you're using your gift of direction. God to me is God. It's your gift of direction, and you leading everybody in the right direction. So I just say, in Jesus' name,